Hi everyone, hope you are doing fine. Welcome back to another Tricentis Tosca demo by Ramya. So my name is Ramya. I have been working on Tricentis Tosca from past 10 years. So this is the automation testing tool. So it's been a while. We used to we used to train lots of IT professionals earlier. It's been a while that we took some break, and again we are starting our new batch now. Our new batch is going to start from December 8th. Timings are going to be 8 to 9 IST in the morning. And yeah, so we will have another live demo session as well, which will be mostly during either 5th or 7th of December. And please do contact us on our WhatsApp numbers, which are mentioned in the description of this video. And our WhatsApp numbers are 6302564689. Yeah, you can reach us through WhatsApp over there for more information about the training. So let's start our demo today. So, what is Tricentis Tosca? Why should we get into it, or what is it actually? Tricentis Tosca is one of the automation testing tools. What makes it so different from other testing tools is, the range of applications that you can automate with this tool. That means you can automate desktop applications, web applications, SAP, Salesforce. You can also automate databases. You can automate API. This means this is like it covers a wide range of applications. So almost you can automate many applications. Even though the application technology is not supported, they have something like Vision AI, which helps us to automate anything. Mostly 99% of almost all the applications can be automated. But what makes it so picky? Like why most companies don't use it? Why do many people prefer Selenium? Is this is not an open source tool. This is a licensed tool. So you have to pay some amount to the Tricentis company in order to obtain certain licenses. So now let's go deeper. Let's see a very beginning. In this demo, let's create one test case, one sample flow where I will be showing you, walking you through different sections in Tosca. You might not get proper insights into them because this is your first demo session, right? But you will be able to understand what is what and all in the in the upcoming classes. Okay, so now coming to automation testing, what actually automation testing means. Automation testing is nothing but just mimicking what the manual testers do. For example, a software is ready for release. So what manual testers do? They just simply create certain scenarios. Say like my application is having features like login or registration in it. Like a user will be able to register himself and then log in with the credentials, and then he can purchase some items, like say like an e-commerce application. So what manual testers do is they will just go to this registration page. Like they will go depending upon their user stories and the functionalities they have, right? So I'm just taking a very sample scenario here. Say like they want to test registration functionality, so they will give some information in those fields. Click on register and see whether they are able to register. What if I don't give any information and click on register? What if I'm giving wrong information, like confirmation password and the actual password? Like you have two fields there. So if I'm giving different values here, what if I am giving a wrong email ID, like I'm not giving proper email ID, whether it is showing me all the error messages or not? What if I'm giving already registered user details? So they will prepare certain scenarios. The same scenarios only when you are automating, like if it is a manual tester, they sit in front of the computer, they manually type all the information and they click on button and see whether that is coming or not, take screenshots and create documents and all. But coming to automation, these all things are performed by a computer. You just we will be scheduling our tests, or else say like you are running your tests automatically. It will go to the web page, it will click on that button, it will fill the form, it will verify whether the messages are coming or not. It will take the screenshots for you. It will prepare the document also if needed. So this is what automation testing means. This the way how you are making a computer to do these tasks, like do the manual task, depends upon the tool you are using. If you are using Selenium, you can either code it using Java or C Sharp or Python. If you are using Tricentis Tosca, this is a zero coding. So here, in order to perform these actions, okay, like suppose I want my tool to go, and whatever tool I am using, I want it to go to some website and click on a button. So that means tool should understand that it has to go to this particular URL. Going to URL is a simple activity, but after going to URL, there will be lots of buttons in that URL or in that web page. See, so now it has to understand which button it has to click on. Clicking on the button is the action which you want the tool to do. But which button it has to click on, the tool should be able to identify that particular button. So we can call our automation testing, is done usually in terms of phases. That is identification phase, which is nothing but identifying the control on which you want to perform the operation. And we also have uh, operation phase, that is nothing but the operation that you are going to perform. So let me share my screen. Just give me a moment so that we can make note of everything. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen now. Okay, so as I told you, we have two phases here. That is, first thing is we have to identify our control. So this is one phase. Okay, and next phase is you have to go and perform the particular operation on that control. So this is the second phase in any automation testing. Coming to Tosca, what happens is this tool has different sections in it. Okay, for example, for in order to do this particular phase, we have a section dedicated. That means modules. Okay, so this by using this particular section of the tool, we will be able to tell the tool, that is Tosca, like this is the control, and you will be giving some namings. Say like my web page has a button 1 here and button 2 here. So I will ask Tosca, go and scan this particular button, and I will name it as first button. Okay, and go and scan this particular button, I will name it as second button. So my tool will be able to understand, like I know what I am actually identifying. I need not identify unnecessary stuff. Like there are some other links or labels or images around it. I need not require because I am not working on them. So I'll be able to work on this. And coming to operation. So sometimes you can go and right click on a button. You need not directly do a double click or click on it, right? Sometimes we might need to go for other options. Say like if you are having a drop down here, so then you will not click on your drop down, you will be choosing an option from that particular drop down. Or else if you are having a text box is your control, then you will be performing an input action. That means you are trying to input some value in that text box. So you what operation you want to do, this is usually performed through the test cases section of Tosca. So this is one major section like modules. Second is test cases. If you are not saying the tool properly, like if you are not telling the tool which control to go for, then you cannot perform this operation. Similarly, once you reach this control, if you are not able to say the tool what action it has to perform, then also there is no point. So Tosca is nothing but it has different sections. Let me show you the tool now. So you can use all these sections in order to achieve your automation goals. Let me share you a new screen. I hope you can see my screen now. This is the Tricentis Tosca tool. So as you can see, these are the different sections of Tosca. Like we have module section where you can help with the identification phase. We have requirement section where you can manage requirements, test cases, where you can perform your actions and all. You have test case design. This is something, which is very much useful in different ways. Like this is a tricky section which we will discuss later. Yeah, especially with the data management and all also can be used. Yeah, we have execution section. We have where you can execute your work. You have issues. If you find any defects or bugs, like you can report it through here. You have configurations which helps you to maintain certain configurations like across your organization, and you have test planning session where you will be planning some meetings. So these are like very high level overview on this. So now let's take a website that is demo web shop. Just give me one moment. I just want to ensure. So sorry. So let's go to this demo web shop site, and let's take a very simple action. So let's say we just need to go here. Okay, click on this register button here and fill out these details and click on register. That's all. Okay, this is the scenario that I want to automate. So my first thing is I want the tool to go to this particular site. Okay, so I'm not automating this URL step because, okay, for some things in Tosca, so what happens is they already come up with a set of standard modules. Means for certain actions, say like you want to open some particular URL. So this is like HTML. You have to understand these modules. We will be working on it in our actual classes. So they have a standard module available. That means the module is readily available. Only thing you have to use is you have to make use of this module. So what it actually does is if I drag it, it's just dragging and drop it here. Like I created a new test case, and if you drag and drop it on a folder, automatically it will create a test case for you. Or else you can go ahead, right click and create a new test case by yourself also. For example, let's create another test case called demo. So in this you can either drag or drop your modules, or if you are facing difficulty with dragging and dropping, the easiest way is this one, search and add test step. You see plus icon, the shortcut is Control T. If you click on this plus icon, it will list you. So for example, I don't know my module names also, but what I want to do, first step is I want to open the URL. So I'll just type URL. So it will give me all the modules with the name of URL. So I have my open URL here. So I'll just select it. So I got my open URL module over here. So now in our demo test case, here if you see, it has different columns here: name, value, action mode, data type, work state. In addition to these columns, you have multiple. You can right click and you can say column chooser, and this gives you the list of other columns also. If you need some other column, yeah, then you can make use of this. Okay, for now that is not necessary for us. So these columns have a column called value here. Value is nothing but the value. For example, we want to open this particular site, right? So let's copy this URL here and let's paste it. Okay, and then this is another option that you have, like use active tab. That means if there is any current tab open, do you want me to open this URL in the same tab? Let's say I'm just keeping google.com here so that we know the difference. Now my browser is having google.com. Okay, so and if I give this value as true, okay, and if I run this step, okay, so if you click on your step, you have an option, see, run in scratchbook. There are different differences between the scratchbook and this execution, which you will get to know in the later part of the classes. Yeah, so let's just run it and let's see. So I got a green color here. So let us go to our Chrome browser again and see. See, it has changed the URL to demo web shop because I have used true here. That means nothing but like use my current existing tab, whichever is open. For example, okay, let's do another sample here. Like let's play, let's give it as false. Okay, and I will just again open google.com on my browser and let's go to Tosca, run the same sample test. So this time you see it has opened this demo web shop in a new tab. My google.com is here. Demo web shop is opened in a new tab. So you have to understand these standard modules, okay? And you have to know for which one, which parameter I need to use. For okay, and also you need not pass it. This is an optional parameter. Okay. Now let's go ahead and work on our scenario that we have taken. So if you can right click on your modules, you will have an option to create a folder. And I already created one folder, that is demo. So today we will scan our modules in this folder. So right click, say scan and application. That's all we need to do. And then what happens is Tosca will open a window called as XScan window. This terminology will be new to you, but you will get used to it slowly. And then it will start listing all the applications that are open on my computer. See, I'm having a Zoom meeting, so it is showing me all Zoom and OneNote that is open on my computer. And you can also see our demo web shop Google Chrome application. So select your application and just say scan. So in this web page, my first thing what I need to do here in this web page is I need to click on this particular button, that is register button, right? So all I do is here there are many options in the XScan window. See this XScan window or these options, everything remains same. So slowly if you start scanning once or twice or thrice, as it goes on you will understand all of these or you will remember all this terminology. For the initial demo it might be too fast for you, but I want to show you that this is a zero coding tool so that you can gain confidence in yourself, you know that I can use this tool. So go to this select on screen. Here also things are easy. You can understand by the name itself. I want to select some button on the screen. So go for it. Select your button. Using your mouse, you can move. Okay, you move, just move your mouse. This is the button, right? So click on your button. That's all. Now remove this select on screen, deselect it. So now here you have your button. So click on it and what happens is Tosca has identified certain properties also. So now I am done with my scanning. I'll just say finish, close this XScan window. I'm done. Nothing else. I need not write any XPaths or anything. So my module has been created. See, demo web shop with the control that is registered because I have chosen this control only. This has come. Now let's go to test cases. So what is it? We have to click on this button again. Either drag this module, go to test cases, drop it here one way. But some people find this holding their left mouse button and dragging and dropping also to be sometimes it would be tricky, especially during the initial days. So I always prefer this one. So go click on this. See, type demo. See, we got in demo folder. This is the module present. So select this, it will add. Okay, and now what we have to do on this is just to click. So choose click from here, that's all. And now let us run both of them together. Okay, I'm opening google.com. So and I'll go here, or else let's close our browser. I closed my Chrome. Chrome is not open now. So let us run it. Right click and run in Scratchbook, or else you already have this option here, right? You can click on this one also. See, it opened Google demo webshop URL, and let's see, it has to click on registered button. See, it clicked on register button. And now you got the green color. And here also you can see it has performed. And it took 16 seconds to do this. Okay. So this is how easy we can automate the things. Now let's continue. I'll show you one more sample here because this form has some more controls, right? So this time let's do it much faster. Let's go to again demo. All we have to do is right click, scan application, and then our same previous hex scan window opens on our computer. Let's see. And now see, this is our page, whatever we have to scan. Select it, either double click or select and say scan. Anything works. You can directly double click on it also. And now again, just keep this aside. Say select on screen. Come here, go and select the controls that you want to select. So let's say I want to click on this female radio button. I want to give first name. I want to give last name. I want to give email. I want to give sorry. I clicked on a wrong one. So here you can see the list, right? So for example, if you click on wrong control, you can just deselect it. These are small check boxes. So password, confirm password and register. And just deselect your select on screen. And that's all. Tosca has scanned all these controls. Just say finish and close. And now go back to your test case. You know how to add a module as your test step also. So click on this plus icon and again same. It is in demo folder. So I'm saying demo. So see here you got the name demo webshop dot register. So just select your module. So the module sits here. And now for the radio button I have to click on it. For the first name I have to say like I'm filling it as Ramya. Okay, and for the last name I'm filling it as test some double t's. Okay, and for the email let's say rrr dot test at gmail.com. I don't know, I'm just giving some wrong email id. Okay, for the password let's say test1234. Okay, and similarly confirm password test1234. And for the register again it's a button, so click. So we are done. Now again let's close our, see one thing, I can directly execute only one step here by selecting this step and run, or else I can execute all the sequence of steps by clicking on this one. It depends on me. Okay, let's say let's execute only this step this time because last time we executed all of them, right? So let's click on this step and just say run. Already the window is open. So all that it needs to do is go and fill out the details. There is my this one. Yeah. See, it clicked on female, it filled all the details, it clicked on register. It is done. And we got the green color. That means it has been executed. See, this is how easy that you can automate with this tool. So yeah, so as per like let's go back. Let me talk about what we actually offer in this course. So earlier we used to have around 30 to 35 classes per batch, where we used to teach about module section requirements, test case design, test cases, execution, and all. But now we want to concentrate more on the up advanced topics. So we want to increase our classes duration also. So we are targeting 40 to 45 classes for this batch. Okay, and you will, not only this one, we will start working on multi-user repository, and we will also discuss and work in our class on regular basis on topics like TDS, distributed execution, and all. So we will also set up the distributed execution in our computers. I will, like, how to implement it and all these details. We will, what are the challenges we get when we implement it. So when you actually implement it, that is when you get to know the challenges. When you actually automate something, then that is when you get to know the challenges you face, right? So whenever you attend interview, the very important and common interview question across all the interviews is, tell me the challenges. So if you have to answer it, you have to practice it. So our classes will be starting from December 8th. So if you want to join us, yeah, please do contact us through the information that is provided in the description. Like my YouTube channel, you can either come through our YouTube channel Tosca Trainings by Ramya, or else you, if other YouTube channels are also supporting, yeah, we know. So you can either contact them also. They will also provide our information. Our WhatsApp number is 6302564689. Yeah, so yeah, so as I told you, we can automate multiple applications. Like in our training also, we will discuss about web applications, we will discuss on databases, we will discuss on API applications. We will also try to understand some SAP modules, SAP related standard modules, how automating SAP is different compared to these. Yeah, so yeah, let's work on it. So actually I'm in Canada, so sometimes if you are seeing a delay in my response, uh, that's because of the time zone difference and all. So please don't expect an immediate reply from me, but for sure I will be replying you within 24 hours. Yeah, that's everything about me and this demo session. If you have any questions or any other things that you want to discuss, please reach out us on WhatsApp, as I already told you. Thank you, everyone. Nice meeting you all. Bye.